Yeah, today we're going to be doing Grenate by Grenate. This is not a tier 1, this is a tier 2, in my opinion. It does have really difficult wave parts in my opinion. But like, I'm not really used to sliding stuff, so I guess that's why. Because like, I always just spam during those sections. And also you need to spam there. Yeah, like that. This map it's really good, but like I'm probably gonna beat this extremely fast. Like, I'm already in the 30s on my first attempt. So, however, the wave is probably gonna, okay, never mind, it was that click. I was gonna say the wave is probably going to cause me to die a lot though, because it's like the wave, and the wave is really difficult, like most maps. I'm just not used to slow-paced wave either. Right, then like, I'm only used to slow-paced wave and like non-lemons. I mean, some people would not consider this a lemon, but I do personally. Alright, so we're already... Alright, now we've made a new best. Yeah, this is a... Oh, I ended up... Okay, I'm not surprised to die there, because, yeah, it's a sloped mini-wave, so it's going to be quite difficult for me to do, since I'm not really used to that kind of gameplay. In the 1.9... Oh, this isn't the 1.9 GDDPS. This was an actual map that he made on the actual servers. Either that, or it's the 2.0 GDDPS. Wait, no, there's a spider, so... Yeah, this was made on the official server. Unless, like, it's just decoration. I feel like it would be kind of unique to have 1.9 decoration in a, like, 2.2 with 2.2 objects. I mean, 2.2 game modes and orbs and stuff. Like, if we made a 2.2 map with, like, all, like a 1.9 map, but it has, like, a dash orb or a swing copter, like the actual game mode swing copter, that'd be kind of cool. Because I really like the classic 1.9 decoration. It's simple, and it's simple, but it has a lot of decoration to the point where it just looks really good. Or classic. Like, I like the classic 1.9 style. And like with 2.1, there's just so much decoration and so much glow and so much color that it just looks ugly to look at. Or a grayscale map. Like, Acropolis looked great for its time. It doesn't look that good anymore now, but it looks a lot better than most grayscale maps now, because they use so much glow and not enough actual decoration. Like, if you remove glow from maps like Glowy, it's basically just a layout with a bit of color. I mean, I shouldn't really say Glowy, since Glowy is basically just a mockery of the glow extremes. But like, if you took, like, what's a map that has a lot of glow in it? Like Calculator Core, because I'm talking about grayscale. If you removed all of the glow from Calculator Core, because there's a low detail mode point that says extra low detail mode, which removes all glow, Calculator Core is basically just going to be only like 120,000 objects. And I think that's good, because it's an XXL. It would just be a layout with quite a bit of colors, like a layout, but decorated enough not to fit the criteria to be a layout map. Yeah, it's gonna be barely with decoration. But like, I like old maps. They're a lot better than 2.2. But I mean, we are in the early stages where people are experimenting with it, and with experiment comes awful gameplay, and that's pretty much how the entirety of 2.0 went, because nobody knew what to do with all the 2.0 features, so they casually made awful maps with it. Like, I think the only exceptions are like Yada, but Yadagarasu barely used 2.0 features until, actually, I think the first half was made in 1.9. I think part of it was made in 1.9, but then 2.0 came, like with Phobos. Phobos is an excellent example of the 2.0 thing going wrong. Like, the 1.9 looks absolutely amazing because they knew what to do with 1.9. I mean, they had all that 1.9 really added was the wave, custom songs, and decoration, because decoration wasn't really a thing in one. Well, I mean, it sort of was, but it was very limited, which is why Hexagon Force looks under-decorated. But like before 1.8, there was no such thing as decoration. But like, it was easy for people to find out what was good and what wasn't in 1.9. But with 2.0 and moving objects, that really ruined most maps, if not all of them, because I have yet to play a good 2.0 map. Like, Poltergeist is an example. The one by Lays, and not the one by Andromeda, because the one by Andromeda was made in 1.9. Oh, come on, stop dying there. Poltergeist Easy Lemon was awful. There's so much moving obstacles and so much of those monsters. Don't get me wrong, those monsters look cool, but they're just absolutely unnecessarily added to everything. And then there's barely any decoration. It got a star rate somehow. That would not be rated, even 2 months after that, it would not have been rated. That's how bad people were at creating 2.0 when it first came out. People, when 2.1 came out, they actually knew how to do a lot of things easily. Like, they actually knew how to make gameplay. But not with 2.0. I guess they learned with how bad 2.0 you're supposed to hold there. I think they learned from how bad 2.0 was. So they pretty much tried to make good gameplay in 2.1. I mean, there was obvious failures, but most of it was good. And then of course, there were some fails, like making that 2 stars only have 3 jumps, which was pretty much the biggest 2.1 fail, aside from trying to make unnecessarily hard maps. Like, everything past Tartarus is just garbage now, because it's unnecessarily difficult. I've heard Tidal Wave is fun, but I am nowhere near that skill set, so I can't say anything. But I've heard awful things about pretty much everything past Tartarus except for Tidal Wave and maybe Archeron. I know for sure Zodiac a lot of people liked, because, Zodiac was made to be a top 1, but I think it was also properly play tested. Same thing with Verdant and Firework, except they weren't actually. Firework was a top 1, but Verdant wasn't. Well, Firework was supposed to be a top 1, and it technically was a top 1 for a couple of seconds, or I think it was 12 seconds or 12 minutes. Anyways, we completed it. Nice. Alright, someone fluked it from 0. I'm not surprised. Oh wait, this is a weekly, so yeah. 3rd weekly.